ठीक है, ठीक है। शुरू तो ये पेस्ट कैसा करना लाके? नहीं नहीं, वो छोड़ो। स्कोर कार्ड कैसा पेस्ट करना है बोलो पहले। स्कोर कार्ड, स्कोर कार्ड। किसमें? हाँ है। नहीं नहीं है यहाँ पे चैट किसकी भी खुली नहीं है। नहीं है जी, इसमें चैट नहीं है। व्हाट्सएप लॉगिन ही नहीं है इसमें। नहीं है, वो कट कर दिया टैब शायद में। करूँ व्हाट्सएप करूँ? कर रहा हूँ, कर रहा हूँ व्हाट्सएप मेरा लॉगिन। इसको कॉपी कैसा करते? इसको कॉपी कैसा करते पूछ रहा हूँ। हाँ, क्या करके हमारे तो लेफ्ट क्लिक। ठीक है, पेस्ट पेस्ट किधर करना है लेके आगे? लाइव स्ट्रीम में। ठीक है, ओबीएस में ब्राउजर में जो है वो कट कर देना पूरा। Ctrl+V। ठीक है, हो गया। ये नया पेस्ट हो गया इसमें। तो इधर लाइव स्ट्रीम में भी आ जाएगी ऑटोमेटिक। कहाँ से कॉपी करके? हाँ हाँ वो कर दिया। स्टार्ट स्ट्रीमिंग कर दिया। ठीक है, हाँ हो गया, पूरा हो गया। ठीक है, ठीक है। Welcome to the second match of the day, as the Deccan Hawks are taking on the Arjunas. Arjunas winning the toss, electing to ball first. This is the second over of the inning. This time bowler drips one onto the pads. Then beautifully, Gibran Ahmed, the batter, puts it into the gap for boundary. This is the second over of the innings in progress. Already 5 runs conceded in first 2 deliveries. First one was a single, then a boundary from Gibran. Kirtan Pala to Gibran. Over pitch outside of stump. This time he defends on the front foot. 21 onto the board already. First over of the innings again taken for 16 for the third time in the day. Shot outside edge. Did it carry? That will be a question, and umpire says yes, it does. First one down for Hawks in the form of Gibran. Gibran goes back after scoring 11. New batsman in is Shafi Khan for the Deccan Hawks. Lot of experience behind Shafi Khan. Ketan to Shafi. Ketan this time trying to attack the stumps and overcompensating, drifting one down. Another one extra gifted to Deccan Hawks. With that, their score moves to 22. Another one over pitch outside off stump. This time, batsman drives on the up, well away from the fielder, and the ball reaches into the boundary skirting in no time. New to the crease, never mind, hit a boundary and get yourself off the mark. T20 cricket has evolved so much that the batsmen are new to the crease. Still they go after the bowler. Still they see the bowler over pitched in. They go after them. Again overpaced, and this time drive on the up straight to the long on fielder. Long on and long off, both placed outside the circle, the two fielders. With that single, 2 overs have been completed. The Deccan Hawks are off to the flyer, 27 for the loss of 1 wicket. Some retrieve for Arjunas by getting the crucial wicket of Gibran. Gibran, the only batter dismissed, was a left-hander. So left hand, right hand combination is gone now for the Deccan Hawks. Both the right-handers now in the center. Short ball outside of stump. Batsman tries to cut. Huge appeal for caught behind. Both the umpires are unmoved. Huge appeal. The fielders are still going after the umpire, appealing that it's a caught behind, but denied by the umpire. So the decision stays, and the batsman survives. Rather than survives, he stays. I say 27 on the board in first 2. Teja continuing with his second after being taken for 16 in his very first. Teja this time again pitching up, looking for that swing. This time the ball went straight to the deep fielder. Throw is wavered. It is way up And the fielder backing there was good and wasn't in time, so only single conceded. So single of his first two balls. Again over pace this time. Sujat drives it square, and there's no chance to stop that once it's in the outfield. So boundary of the third ball. 5 runs in first 3 overs of Teja. This time Sujat hits it into the mid-wicket region, ball racing away. Good work there by the fielder in the deep who cuts it off. Non-striker field there's third one but denied by the striker. So with that 2 runs, 3 overs have been completed. Deccan Hawks are 36 for the loss of 1 wicket. Teja expensive in his 2 overs, conceding 25 runs. Ethan to continue after his 11 runs wicket over. Over pitch and driven straight to the short cover fielder. Dot to start the fourth over. This time short and well directed. Umpires are recommending helmet for the batter. It was very close to his shoulder. Chest height bouncer there. First bounce of the over is not being given. So excellent shot delivery and excellent direction by Kirtan. This time shot hip high onto the pads. Beautifully guided away by Shafi Khan for 4 runs. After good bouncer, again he banks one, but this ball doesn't climb as much, and it's an hip high short ball, which is an easy one for the batsman of caliber of Shafi Khan. This time it's full outside of stump. Umpire says it's a wide ball. You have to reload that one, my friend. Another extra conceded with that score reaches to 41. Another one way outside of stump and it will be a wide. Back-to-back extra runs for the Deccan Hawks. This time it's down the leg wide ball. Previous two deliveries were outside of some wide ball, and this one is drifted down the leg wide. So now Kirtan changing his angle, coming around the wicket for Shafi Khan. This one it's a slower Yorker. Shafi Khan just defends it and runs couple of yards and then get back to his place. Dot ball. We are 3.4 overs into the match and score is 43 for the loss of one wicket. Short ball onto the pads, beautifully pulled away by Shafi Khan into the square leg region. It's more finer. That ball went like a tracer bullet. That was pace on, short ball. That ball kept low, but Shafi Khan was so good that he manages to get down and rolls his wrist, and that ball was all the way. Yeah. Ethan Pala has taken on the new ball, but he's not up to the task. He's bowling way shorter than he should have and paying the price. This time he pitches one up and inside edge. Fortunate for Shafi Khan that it didn't go to the stumps. Rather, it goes to the fielder at fine leg, short fine. With that dot ball, 4 overs have been completed. Deccan Hawks are 47 for the loss of 1 wicket. Their current run rate is 11.75 and projected score says 235, which will be a mammoth total. Arjunas will definitely moving forward get the spinners in attack, which probably will decrease the scoring rate because this pitch assists the spinners very well. Another one over pitch and Sujat Ahmed goes downtown. He doesn't need second invitation for this kind of juicy over pitch half volleys. 6 runs for Sujat Ahmed. With that 6, Deccan Hawks reaches 53 for the loss of 1 wicket in 4.1 over. Excellent start for Deccan Hawks. Another one outside of stump, cut away beautifully, and that ball was traveling with some speed. Excellent effort there to get the hand onto it. Cannot stop it cleanly, but still 3 runs saved by the fielder. Only 1 conceded. Overpitched onto the stumps. This time Shafi plays with the soft hand, taking the bottom hand off and just playing it softly so that the fielders are deep in the circle so that easily one can be taken. Singles are on offered by Arjunas as they know. Again overpitched and Sujat Khan goes down this time other side of the ground, but the result remains the same. 6 runs. Sujat Ahmed has raced away to 28 in 11 balls. On the other hand, Shafi Khan is on 15 of 11. Short cut away beautifully in between point and cover point fielder for another 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Sujat Khan and Deccan Hawks. Deccan Hawks raised away to 65 in no time, 4.5 overs. both the batters making full use of the power play. Sujat Ahmed in in particular has been the aggressor. Over pitch onto the pads. This time it was swinging inside, so he plates it, he defends it, and with that dot ball, 5 overs have been completed. Deccan Hawks are 65 for the loss of 1 wicket. The only man to be dismissed is Gibran Ahmed. Lati charge is the call from the dugout. That means they want to score the maximum in the last over of the power play. Kirtan to ball the final and the third of his spell, final over of power play, and the third over of his spell. Back-to-back third overs for both open bowlers, despite of the fact that they are going for runs. Oh, this is strange choice of bowlers from the captain, trusting his bowlers and backing their abilities and giving them another go. Ethan has conceded 22 with this single. He has conceded 23, but he picked up the wicket of Gibran, breaking that right hand left hand combination. Short ball. This time he goes over the fielder. No intention to keep it down. That ball went like a tracer bullet to the boundary rope. This outfield here at Ruma Cricket Ground is lightning quick. Once the ball is out of that inner circle in the power play, it's almost impossible to stop that. Sujat just guiding it, just playing it in the air and getting it over the fielder there in the short third and gully. This time, hint of inward swing for Kirtan. In swinger, this one I must say, on a good length and respected by Sujat. Just defends it. Whenever he's getting an odd good ball, he's just happy to defend it. Not attacking each and every ball, but maximally he's trying to attack and get the maximum runs. This time he punches from the back foot. Fielder in the cover is right at the edge, which allows him to get through for a single. With that single, Deccan Hawks are 71 for the loss of 1 wicket in 5.4 overs. Overplay is driven away straight to the short cover fielder, puts it down. Aditya, the captain of Arjunas, puts one down. Shafi Khan is not the kind of batter that you want to give a lifeline. Thank you, he says, the short third fielder. This time Shafi Khan goes over inside out, over cover for a 6. This is a shot and a stamp of authority from Shafi Khan. Shafi Khan announces his arrival with excellent shot. This is not an easy one. Over cover 6 is not everyone's cup of tea, but Shafi Khan executes it with ease. The ball was there outside of some half volley, still you have to put it away. Most of the batsmen hits it for 4, but not Shafi Khan. Shafi Khan hits it all the way for 6. With that 6 overs are done, power play is done, and Deccan Hawks are 77 in fact for the loss of 1 wicket. The only man to be dismissed is Gibran. So first change in the bowling attack. New bowler into the attack, and he's been welcomed with the boundary. Off spinner bowling it short outside of stump, and Sujat just lifts it over the cover region for a boundary. Another one shot. This time Sujat pulls it way over long on region for another gigantic six. Sujat now moving beautifully. Sujat moves to 47 in just 18 deliveries, nearing his milestone of 50. 18 ball is what Sujat took to reach 47. Will he get to his milestone of 50 with a bang? All plays done, yet the accelerator pedal is pushed down by the Deccan Hawk. This time Sujat cuts, but straight to the fielder in cover point. Four fielders inside the circle on the offside. Short third, gully, point, and cover point. Cut away! Inches away from the cover point fielder, but it reaches to the boundary. And with that, Sujat has completed his 50 in just 20 balls. 51 of 20. What a knock! Another one into the slot and up, up, and over it goes. Sujat Ahmed is taking liking to the off spinner. Joy has been taken for 20 in his first 5 deliveries. Couple of big sixes and couple of touch boundaries by Sujat Ahmed in this over. 4-6-4-6 is the timeline for Sujat Ahmed. 20 of first 5 of Joy's first over. No joy for Joy today. All joy is for Sujat. Full toss, hit away, and no other result than a 6. This man is on a 6 hitting mission. This man is on a 6 hitting mission, and he has deposit one more into the stands. With that, 100 is up for Deccan Hawks in no time. 103 for the loss of 1 wickets in just 7 overs. Sujat Khan reaches to 63 in 22. On the other hand, Shafi Khan is a 22 of 14. More spin as Varun introduced into the attack, and Varun has been welcomed by no other than the Joy with a six straight down the ground for Shafi Khan. Shafi Khan and Sujat both are dangerous view out in the center for the Canucks. Hold on to the pads, but this was a seam up delivery rather than spin and delivery. Misfield there in the deep. Will it be the second one? Yes, it is. Both the batters are quick enough and realizing it quickly that there's a misfield in the mid wicket region and getting back to the second one in a flash. Six and a couple of runs. Shot and cut away, straight to the short third fielder. And no run taken. Right ball from the non-striker. Dot ball. Good little comeback for Varun. 9 runs already. Shot this time, cut away. Fielder there in the deep point region. He does the fielding work beautifully and gets the ball back to the keeper in good time. Both the batters are quick between the timber, so fielders need to be extra active in order to. Short ball punched away into the cover region. Fielder there is stationed right at the edge, so single is easy what they will get with ease. Last ball coming up of 8th over, score reaches to 114. Short ball this time. Shafi tries to pull but gets the bottom of the bat and gets the ball back to the bowler. With that dot ball, 8 overs have been completed. The Deccan Hawks are 114 for the loss of 1 wicket after being put into bat first by Arjunas. Another off spinner, Aniruddha Singh introduced into the attack, and he's been greeted with similar fashion. Boundary. The ball drifted onto the pads of Sujat, and Sujat rolls his wrist beautifully and puts it away into the spare leg region. One bounce into the boundary skirting. The ball goes. Shot, but Sujat goes down the ground to the short ball. This is the domination period by the batters. At the moment, Arjunas have no answers to on assault from the Hawk batters. This time, Anirudh just pushes fast by a touch in terms of pace. So not another good delivery by Anirudh Dasu, this time pitching it further up. Shafi Khan just have a look at it. I guess he'll go after the bowler on this delivery. He just again knocks it around to the square leg region for another single. This is good little comeback from Aniruddhasu after being taken for a boundary and a 6 in first 2. He concedes only 2 in next 3. Will he able to close out this over? Over pitches and Sujat Khan going for the big hit in the mid wicket region but misses the ball. Good little comeback but an expensive one still. 12 runs of the ninth over. 9 overs have been completed. The Canucks are 126 for the loss of 1 wicket. Finally, after a while, over starts with a single. Otherwise, each and every bowler in last few overs have gone for boundary in the very first ball. This time it's up in the air, fielder circling underneath and he takes it. This time it was way full on to the pads. Suja trying to walk it into the mid-wicket region, hitting the top edge and the ball went straight into the bucket hands of cover point fielder. So second one down. Sujat finally dismissed for 74 in 26 deliveries. Second one down for the Canucks. Captain of Arjunas, Aditya Gogineni brings him into the attack and he strikes. कौन है ना ఎవరికి కావాలి అన్నా క్యాచ్ డ్రాప్ అయింది ఆ బాల్ సరే సరే అంపైర్కి తొందరగా ఏం లేదన్నా రామ్సీ Akan nafsa lagi. Kaya sih?
बिस्किट और इडली
Aduh, ayo 4 बार बैठकर खाली उसके बाद चल दो. ऐसे हाथ धो ले.
सेटअप करा रहे भाई खतरनाक सेटअप कर दिया दिमाग खराब हो जा रहा है जिम्मेदारी लेके नहीं आएंगे रेसलिंग अच्छा हुआ मेरी नींद हो गई रात में तो नींद नहीं होती तो बैगन भी नहीं आती था मुझे
मुझे यहाँ से बोला तो पहले पूछ लेके जने पे जो बोल रहे हैं जो भी है
अरे आ तो बोला जी मैसेज दिखाओ बाप व्हाट्सएप चैट उसमें है शायद नौजेब का व्हाट्सएप
तो
खुला
बोल देना अपने को तो नहीं आ बोलते।
वो नहीं आया बोला फिर क्या बोला ठीक है रे भाई हम मैं जा रहा हूँ खेल ले तुम लोगों के साथ सेकंड मैच से आता हूँ तो इसका एग्जाम था ये बच्चे का है ना ठीक है रुक देख लो मैं बोल के इसको बात करके ना तेरा एग्जाम है ना एक मैच कर लेके चल जा वो जरा ठीक है ना एक मैच आके करके जाता हूँ मैं एक मैच अब सेकंड मैच तो पहले पूरा करता हूँ क्योंकि ले गया फिर डॉग को दबा भी हम बात भी नहीं थे बस में गए थे हम बड़ी कर बड़े दूर पड़ गया क्या जाके हो रहा है
तो खुले तो आना ना।
रात भर नहीं सोया वहाँ पे गया था अब यहाँ तो भी देख लो तबियत खराब हुई फलाना ढिमकाना कहानी सुना रहा क्या बोलो 10 बार बोला जा रहे वाईफाई कहाँ से आ रहा हूँ पे हाँ डाउनलोड क्या फिर पेस्ट हो गया
Aditya into the attack and both the set batters. First Sujat Ahmed, now Shafi Khan departs. Shafi Khan trying to hit that for a 6 but failing to get the ideal connection. Getting the bottom end of the bat and fielder there in the deep. Kirtan Pala is the safest in the team and he doesn't drop many. So third one down for Deccan Hawks. Good little passage of play for Arjunas. One hitter departs and even better arrives. That is what I have to say for Saif Aziz as he arrives. Saif bin Aziz, the new batter in for Deccan Hawks, well known for his big hitting abilities. He is a strong lad.
खड़के कर रहा था उन्हें फिर भी जो कौन करेगा खराब खराब चीज कर रहा होगा
दो सिग्नल आ जा रहा है With that single, 10 overs have been completed. Deccan Hawks are 128 for the loss of 3 wickets. Ends will be swapped and we will be back in action in few minutes. ये current viewer है, इन्हें बेचेंगे नहीं?
देख सकते हो आप उनको
कहाँ से देख सकते हैं?
पहले वो चेंज हो गया तो सेटिंग में भी समझ नहीं आया
मेरे को भी नहीं समझ में आ रही नीचे आते थे ना पूरे साइड में आ रहे
सब आते थे साइड साइड क्या कुछ हुआ था तो अपडेट हुआ वो क्या हिसाब से खड़ा कर दिया नहीं है खतरनाक खड़ा कर दिया है कैमरे को देखते तो हम चेंज करता था बेचारा
Gracias. Ito lang, ayos na yung bell ka. Aniruddhasu now into his second over. Short ball outside off stump, punched away through the cover region. Fielder there in the deep and makes a mess out of it. That's a poor bit of fielding there in the deep by Aditya, the captain. With that boundary, 13 overs have been conceded. Deccan Hawks are 155 for the loss of 3 wickets. After the dismissal of Shafi Khan and Sujat Ahmed, two new batters, Shahbaz Munir Sharif and Saif bin Aziz has settled in now. Saif bin Aziz is 16 of 9 deliveries. Munir Sharif run a ball too well for him. Another off spinner brought back into the attack. Varun now. 2 overs 14 for none for Varun so far. Into his third over. Will ball to Munir. Short delivery pulled away. Top edge. Going behind the keeper. No man there. Coming back for second. Saif is not the quickest. Actually, he is quick, but he likes to run slow and lazy. But still, 2 runs conceded, 2 runs taken. I would say it's still a good running between the wicket. Lazy one, but still enough to get back for second. Another short ball into the pitch. This time the ball skids around and Shahbaz Munir tries to pull but failing to do so, misses the ball completely. You miss, I hit, says Varun. With this, 4th wicket is down for Deccan Hawks in the form of Shahbaz Munir. Shahbaz Munir departing after making run a ball 16. Deccan Hawks 153 for the loss of 4 wickets.
వయసన్న అది ఇచ్చావా
This is hitting of highest order from Saif bin Aziz. He has been raised to 42 of just 19 deliveries, 4 sixes and 2 boundaries for Saif. Joy has been taken for plenty, conceding 46 runs in his 2 overs. Very expensive. Joy has been very expensive. Another change in the bowling. Anirudh Dasu comes back into the attack. On the other hand, Ali is 10 of 6 deliveries. But it's all Saif bin Aziz show. Saif again winds up in the offside region and he clears the boundary with ease. Another boundary. He is nearing his milestone. He reaches to 48 in 20 deliveries. 240 the strike rate for Saif in today's match. This is hitting of highest order. Outside of stump, on the pads, any way you ball, he's always coming after you. This time Aniruddha balls the length. Saif drives on the fielder there in the deep, who does a good job and gets the ball back in time. Only single conceded. With that 6, Deccan Hawks are 2 not 3. 200 on the board for Hawks. Short ball, and this time Ali pulls it way back deep mid wicket region for gigantic 6. This is only one-way traffic so far. It's all the Deccan Hawks at the moment. Bowlers have no answers to the on assault from the Deccan Hawk batters. Full toss, this time miscued, but no fielder there inside the circle. Deep mid wicket is deep into the standing very deep and he couldn't get there. So it's a single which brings Saif back on strike, who is on 49, 1 run away from his milestone of 50. 5 sixes and 2 boundaries already for Saif in this innings. Will he get to his milestone with a bang? Let's wait and watch. Shot and punched away off the back foot. With that single, Saif bin Aziz completes his half century. 50 off 22 deliveries. What a knock this has been for Saif. He started slow, but once he got in mood, that there's no bowler that kept him quiet. Short ball pulled away, fielder there in the deep, but couldn't do anything as the ball is out of here. 2 rows back from Ali. Aniruddha Dasu has been found guilty of bowling short in this over, and he's been taken for plenty in this over as well. 21 runs coming off that 17th over. 6-1, 6-1, 1-6 the timeline of this over. 17 runs. With that, the Deccan Hawks are 217 for the loss of 4 wickets. 3 overs still remaining in this inning. How much more can the Deccan Hawks get? KK Nani is back into the attack to bowl the 18th of the inning. 17 done, 217 for the loss of 4 wickets. Deccan Hawk displaying the batting abilities. KK to Saif. Short ball outside of stump. Saif tries to heave it into the mid-wicket region. He should have hit that into the cover region, but there is 3 men there patrolling the boundary, so he felt that he could have taken him into the mid-wicket region where there's a lot of vacant places. Only 2 fielders, one on long off and another in mid-wicket, trying to hit that at that side. Over pitch outside of stump, slower one. Saif moves, so bowler umpire denies the wide. So couple of dots to start the 18th over. Excellent change of pace there by KK. Length is the key. If it would have been touch fuller, then he would have been deposit into the stands. So no short, not full, in between length. This from KK. Excellent stuff so far. Will he able to keep Saif and Ali quiet? Full this time. Saif finds, but Ariel keepers and settling underneath and puts it down. My word, what's happening there? That ball went straight up into the clear sky, and keeper had a good look at it, and I thought that's going to be a sitter of catch, but he spills it. He lets it go straight through the gloves. I thought he's well settled under it, but never looked comfortable at the very end. It was too away from his body. Saif again gives the charge to KK, comes down the ground. He drags his length back and balls it slow. By signal by the umpire. Excellent, excellent stuff by KK. Changing his pace, mixing his pace, not giving away anything to the batter to work with. No pace on offer at the moment from KK. And he's bowling away from the arc and he's bowling at some length. This time KK pitches it up and thank you says early. Pace was another excellent yorker to end the 18th over. With that, 18 overs have been completed. The Hawks are 225 for the loss of 5 wickets. Excellent over under the given circumstances by KK, conceding only 8 runs. Excellent effort by KK. Mixing up his pace. When he's gone pace up, he's gone full and he's got under the bat. Only conceding 8 runs. When the bowlers are going around 20, he conceded 8 runs. That's an excellent, excellent over. Varun to finish off his spell. 3 overs, 25 for 1 wicket so far for Varun. Will be bowling the 19th and his final shot and pulled away. This time Varun bowls it quickly. So no timing by Ali on this occasion. Only single taken, which brings dangerous Saif bin Aziz back on strike. One run so far in the 19th over. 1 run off 1 ball bowled. What will be the target that Deccan Hawks will set? This time, Saif bin Aziz winds up, over pitch from Varun, and Saif obliges. Another 6. This has been 6 hitting fest from Deccan Hawks. Bowlers from Arjunas have no answers to hitting of Saif Aziz. Another one into the stumps and Saif bin Aziz says thank you very much and hits him out of the park in the mid-wicket region, signalled 6 by the umpire. 2 rows back goes the ball. This is excellent hitting. This is hitting of highest order. "13 runs already of this over. First ball has been taken for single, then back-to-back sixes for Saif. Saif is a tall lad. He's strong still and hits the big ball with ease when given length. This time Varun goes full and Varun has been penalized for another boundary. Saif takes it on the full and drills him through the cover region. 1-6-6-4 is the timeline. Saif moves to 67 in just 29 deliveries. Onto the pace this time. Saif pulls, gets the underage, but bats are built so strong these days. Even the underages takes them to the boundary. So another boundary for Saif bin Aziz. Shuffles around and hits him through the fine leg region. This is clever batting from Saif bin Aziz. Six, 4. 21 already of first 5. Last ball of the 19th over coming. Over pitch, Saif goes straight. Saif goes out of here. Another 6 to complete the 19th over. With that 6, Deccan Hawks are 252 for the loss of 4 wickets. Saif reaches to 77 in just 31 balls. 4 sixes and 8 boundaries for Saif so far. This is run hitting, 6 hitting, boundary hitting fest for Deccan Hawks. No bowler has been spared so far. Every bowler has gone for plenty. KK has been the most economical one. He has conceded 18 in 2 overs at the economy rate of 9. I have been forced to say economical to KK despite of conceding 18 in 12 because other than KK, all the bowlers have been taken over 10 in runs in per over. KK again around the wicket, conceding 8 runs in his previous over. Balls one into the pads, which is just played all along the carpet by Ali and gives back the strike to Saif bin Aziz, who is nearing and who is trying to get to the landmark of 100. 23 runs is what he needs to get to his landmark of 100. He's faced only 31 deliveries so far. 8 sixes already for Saif. 4 more needed for his century. Will he get to his milestone? Let's wait and watch. Slower one and Saif hits it. Will it be taken or will it go all the way? It should have been taken, but it's gone all the way. Fielder there in the deep had a chance to grab that one, but makes a mess out of it. In the end, doesn't even get a hand onto it, and the ball travels all the way for gigantic 6. This was an opportunity. This should have been taken, but fielder, that ball went so high up in the air, First one for the Saif in 20th over. 3 more needed for his 100. This time Saif miscues one and KK settling underneath and he misses. And Saif bin Aziz comes back for the second one. With that, his score moves to 85. 3 balls still remaining. Saif can still possibly get to his 100. 15 is what he needs to get to his half century. KK has been excellent in change-up. Again ball slow, Saif winds up and hits him through cover region. No chance for any fielder as it goes 3 rows back in the RCG cricket ground. Another 6. Monster unleashed here at Ruma cricket ground. Saif bin Aziz displaying his big hitting skills and abilities. This is hitting of the highest order. He arrived at the halfway mark of the inning, still nearing his turn. This is an achievement in itself. Hitting the older and softer ball is not such an easy task. But Saif has did it completely. Saif shuffling and will it go all the way? No, it doesn't. We have to wait for the umpire signal. White ball signal, yes, it was down the leg. Saif shuffled. KK tried to hit the timber, but he misses. And it's white +2. Another 3 extra conceded. With that, Deccan Hawks are 270. Deccan Hawks have 270 already on the board. What will be the target for Arjunas? Again down the leg and again arm spread by the umpire. Another wide. Saif bin Aziz is moving towards his off stump in order to cover that wide line balls. KK trying to double bluff and going for the stump yorker but missing it completely. 3 extras given. KK bowling the length. Saif goes again. This time fielder settling underneath and he misses once again. Oh my word. Mahesh the man there in the deep. He had ample of time to settle under the ball. But still he spills it down. It's Saif's day. I guess all the possibilities of Saif getting to his hundreds is done now. Until and unless KK balls a no ball. Length ball. Saif winds up once again and hits it into the mid wicket region. Fielder again makes a mess out of it and it goes one bounce into the boundaries cutting. With that 20 overs have been completed and 274 for the loss of 4 wickets is what Deccan Hawks managed. Let me read out the match summary for you. Arjunas, after winning the toss in the good batting pitch and good conditions to bat on, opted to field first and tried to thought of restricting Deccan Hawks to a good total, but they have failed to do so. Sujat, the opener, scored 75 in 28. Gibran Ali falling early for his 11 of 6 balls. Shafi Khan then played a beautiful knock of 33 and Shahbaz Munir only got on a ball 14. Then it's been all Saif bin Aziz show. 95 of 36 deliveries, 10 sixes and 5 boundaries for Aziz. 263 the strike rate for him. Handful 32 for Ali too in just 13 balls. 3 sixes and 1 boundary for him. In the end, 274 is what Deccan Hawks got. 275 will be the target for Arjunas when they come out to bat. Let's wait and watch how they go about this. Welcome back to the chase. Arjunas chasing 275. Bit of an anticlimax start for them. Huge mix up there out in the center between Mahesh and Guru Pawan. And Mahesh, who has to suffer, goes back into the sheds without even opening his account. First one down. First one down for Arjunas in the form of Mahesh.
अभी मेरे को सैटरडे खाली संडे एक दिन जा रहा हूँ बोला.
New man in is Ravi Teja. Wicketkeeper batter in early. This time bowler Shoaib Amoudi goes over the wicket. Left armer Shoaib Amoudi pitches it over. Over pitches one with the angle ball going away and beating the outside edge. 4 balls into the second innings. Already one down for Arjuna. Excellent delivery once again by Shoaib. This time he prefers to ball length. Good length. The ball after pitching moves away and beats the batsman up. All ends. Five balls are done off the very first over. Only one is what Arjunas have managed. This time Ravi Teja gives the charge, gets the ball on the full, but still couldn't put it away. Straight to the fielder in the mid-on region. Arjunas after one are 1 for 1. First ball of the second over. It was over pitched onto the stumps. Guru Pawan tries to drive but misses the straight one. Played down the wrong line and misses the straight one. No real swing. It's just an batter error. Mohammad Huzaif, the bowler, striking at the very first ball he bowls. With that, Arjunas are 2 down for 1. 1.1 over into the match and 2 scalps already collected by Hawks. Hawks looking sharper on the field. They means business. They have scored 274 when asked to set a target. Let me remind you, Arjunas won the toss and elected to bowl first, which didn't prove to be the right decision. Deccan Hawks was willing to bat first, and even after losing the toss, they got an option to bat first. They were happy chappy and they got a mountain of score. They have mountain of runs in the bucket. So they are bowling freely. They are looking for stumps. They are looking to wrap their opponent as quickly as possible in order to get that run rate. Huzef streaming in full and again straight gone to the defense of the batters. Kirta comes and Kirta goes. I am not sure of what exactly the batter on this occasion was up to. It was a full and straight one onto the stumps. He could have hit it anywhere. He could have played it with the straight bat rather than he offers almost nothing sort of a shot and gets his stump. This gets his timber behind him disturbed. So 1.2 overs into the match and Arjunas are one for the loss of 3 wickets. This is not the familiar side that we are habited to watch from Arjunas. They are a good unit overall, batting and bowling. Last time they played here, they gave a good competition to boys, but in the end, boys prevailed. But over here, this looks an one-sided affair. 274 runs on the board by Hawks by batting first. Then in reply, Arjunas are one for the loss of 3 wickets in just 1.2 overs. New man in is left-handed Adi. 50 matches, 410 runs for him at the average of 11.71. Strike rate 97 for 87. Not ideal for a number 4 batter, but still. Josef is on fire. 2 in 2 for Josef. Will it be a hat trick? Full toss and guides away beautifully through the vacant region in between gully and point. He advanced down the ground and saw the ball is full and just guides it through the gully and point region for to open his account. All the fielders were inside the circle, close up. They were hunting for the hat trick, but instead of hat trick, it's 4 that Adi managed. Fourth ball of the second over coming up. This time Huzef trying to attack the stump and drifting one down the leg and beautifully placed by the lefty, elegant lefty Adi. That's a back-to-back boundary after couple of wickets in first two balls, then back-to-back boundaries. I have my mixed opinions on this over. First 2 balls were straight and full into the stumps. Third ball was overpitched and fourth ball was drifting down. This time full toss and guided away to the gully region. No ball signal by the umpire. Yes, it was way over the waist of the batter. Can't understand the thinking behind this. Josef, after starting beautifully, now has bowled a no ball after taken for couple of boundaries. He looks under pressure now. Free hit coming up. Length ball. Batsman swings but gets the inner edge. And the ball went straight to the fine leg region. Fielder fields and batter were nowhere in the frame. If that ball would have hit to the timber, So Adi survives. It would have been chaos if he would have been run out on free hit. That's a rare sighter, but it was possible on this occasion. Full length, this time Adi hits it through the square leg region. This is much convincing. And 4 to end the second over. After 2 overs, Arjunas are 14 for the loss of 3 wickets. Was up to the task. He plays it with the soft hand. Fielder there was a little wide. Single taken, which brings back right-hander Ravi Teja on strike. Short ball tries to pull Rap onto the pads. Another run out chance. Once more, another fielder misses the timber. Huge appeal there by the bowler, but denied by the umpire as he's coming over the wicket. It would have definitely pitched down the leg. So no chance of LBW when you are bowling that sort of length from over the wicket. For a left-hander, Ravi Teja survives. In fact, Adi survives the run out. This time Ravi Teja tries to wrap one. It was wavered from Shoaib. So white signal by the umpire, extra accounted in Arjuna's account. Their score moves to 17 for the loss of 3 wickets in 2.4 overs. 3 runs coming off the first 4 deliveries of Shoaib. This time Ravi Teja gives him the charge and misses the ball completely. So did the keeper. By signal by the umpire. Only 4 runs in this third over of the chase. They are chasing 275. They need more than 14 runs in per over. 14.97 to be precise. But at the moment they are scoring 6.35 runs per over, which is not sufficient enough. Arjunas have to do something about this. They have to up the ante. They have to square quickly. This is the power play. Field restrictions are on. You can have only 2 fielders outside the circle. Full toss. Outside edge found. Excellent keeping there by Sam. Definite scoring opportunity missed by Adi. It was full. It's outside off stump. He could have hit it anywhere, but only he managed his outside edge. Good bit of glove work behind the timber. With that dot ball, 3 overs have been completed. Arjunas are 18 for the loss of 3 wickets, chasing 275. Back to back boundaries for Adi. Huzef trying to replicate what he has done. Back-to-back boundaries for Adi. Huzef trying to replicate. Another short ball into the pitch. Adi pulls it beautifully. Umpire confirms that it is a massive six. After taking couple of wickets in the very first two balls of his spell, he has gone for 28. 446 is the recent timeline for Huzef. Adi is taking likings to Huzef. Gentle medium pace right arm around bowler Huzef. Balls it shot outside off stump, cut away beautifully over gully region. An excellent bit of fielding there. Oh my god. Bit of extra smart work tried by Saif bin Aziz, but it doesn't come off this time. An extra run conceded, trying to get the ball on stump without even having a look at it. It would have been looked smart if it have hit the stumps, but it didn't on this occasion. Extra run conceded. So with that with that double, Arjuna scores moved to 35 for the loss of 3 wickets in 4 overs. Plenty of runs to work with for Deccan Hawks. 274 is what they have managed in their first innings. Arjunas were 3 for 1. They have come back strongly and managed 35 in 4 overs without losing a wicket after that. Short ball outside off stump. Trying to cut that one, Ravi Teja. Beaten in the bounce. So dot ball to start the 5th over. Shoaib Amoudi to continue with his third. Another short one into the pitch. Ravi Teja just defends it. It was on to the body. It was quick. So nothing much that Ravi Teja could have done on that occasion. He defends it and he'll live and fight another day. Another one short and wide, and this time umpire raises both his arms and signals wide. So finally extra. Plenty of extras balled by Arjunas. Now it's Deccan Hawks' turn. Driven away beautifully straight to the cover point fielder for another dot. Huge appeal there by Shoaib, but that ball was always going to miss the leg stump. With the angle, with that dot ball, 5 overs have been completed. Arjunas are 36 for the loss of 3 wickets. Currently they are scoring at the rate of 7.20. Required rate creeped up over 15, well over 15 I must say, 15.93 to be precise. They need 239 more runs to win in remaining 5 overs, 90 legal balls. Around 16 runs in over. They have to up their ante in order to get somewhere near the target. Right hand left hand combination for right hander. Now Shahbaz Munir is bowling left arm around. Oh, this is a rare skill where bowler can bowl with his both hands. Flights are beautifully outside off stump. Ravi Teja cuts it, but it's straight to the fielder in the cover point region. Dot ball. First 3 balls have been taken for 6. Another flighted one. Ravi on this occasion sweeps beautifully. No one there in the square leg region. Fielder gives it a chase and gets the ball back to the keeper. 2 run taken in process. 8 runs of the first 4 balls of Munir. Another delivery full outside off stump. Big tough mix up there out in the center. It's not the first time we have seen this kind of error in communication between both runners. It has already resulted in 1 run out. This time it's faster. It's into the page and it's cut straight to the point region. And again, huge mix up there in between. But the throw was at the wrong end. Adi survives. With that dot ball, 6 overs have been completed. Power play is done. Arjunas are 44 for the loss of 3 wickets. Arjunas need 231 runs in 84 balls remaining. 14 overs to be precise. At the rate of nuts, I must say. New bowler in is Sajid, right arm medium pacer, balls with very short run up, only conceding 3 runs off his first 5 balls. This time he bowls one shot outside off stump. It's been cut away powerfully but straight to the point fielder. With that dot ball, back to back 3 dot balls to end the 7th over. 7 overs have been completed now. Arjunas are 47 for the loss of 3 wickets. They are scoring 6.7 runs per over, and the required rate creeped up now to 17.54. They need 228 more runs in 78. Munir Sharif to continue. Munir Sharif to Adi. Gone. Munir Sharif to continue. Adi, after scoring 36 runs of 18 deliveries, got dismissed by Munir. He was trying to heave it into the mid wicket region and misses the straight one completely. You miss, I hit, says Munir. With that, 4 wickets are down for Arjunas. The latest casualty was Adi, dismissed after scoring 36 in 19 deliveries. Strike rate around 200 for Adi. He played beautifully but cannot keep up to the rate that was required at the moment. In the end, trying to hit big ball and got dismissed. New man in is Roy. 36 runs just in his last 5 innings. So not the form that he would have loved to continue. In total 60 matches for Roy, 475 runs at the average of 13.97, strike rate 96.54 for Roy. Will face Munir, another left-hander in for Arjunas. Beautiful ball there by Munir, giving the flight and getting the drift, getting the turn. This is an exhibition of spin bowling. This time the ball skidding and it kept low, and umpire has no hesitation in raising his finger as it was crashing into the middle and leg of Roy. Roy comes and Roy goes without troubling the scorers. Fifth one down for Arjunas. Arjunas are 47 for the loss of 5 wickets in 7.4 overs. Another left-hander making his way out in the center is Kirtan Pala. 72 innings for Kirtan, 888 runs at the average of 7.76, strike rate touch over 797, marking his guard now. Two left-handers are already dismissed by Munir. Another one comes in. It was short on this occasion outside of stump, asking for trouble. Nicely cut away by Kirtan. Fielder there in the deep at the sweeper cover region. He feels it and gets the ball back to the bowler. In the meantime, 2 runs have been completed with ease by both the batters. Another slow and over-pitched one. This time Kirtan just pushes to it. The ball went straight to the power point fielder. Dot to end the 8th. With that, 8 overs have been completed. Arjunas are 49 for the loss of 5 wickets. At the moment, Arjunas are reeling. They are scoring just a touch over 66 runs per over, 6.13 to be precise. Required rate almost touching 19 runs in over, 8.83 to be precise. Sajid to continue. Sajid is a gentle medium pacer. He bowls with very short run up. He hurries the batter on most of the occasion. Never gives a time to the batter. This time he bowls one good outside of stump delivery, which is just softly played by the batter straight to the bowler. Short and wide, cut away, but couldn't find the gap. Shot was well played, but not well placed, I must say. So couple of dots to start the 9th over. Arjunas are not finding the gaps at the moment. Over pitch and flicked away into the mid-wicket region. Fielder there in the deep will cut it off and keep it to 1. Excellent throw there from the deep fielder. Akbar gets the ball back in full. Straight to the bowler. Left-hander Kirtan now back on strike with that single. Sajid drifts one down to the pad. Oh my god, what is happening out there? I see Kirtan struggling to run out in the center. Is it a cramp or an eagle? It looks a concern for Arjunas as they are already reeling. Injury here will be another good delivery in meantime by Sajid. Injury at this point won't help Arjunas as Kirtan is a key fielder bowler for them. They need him in the next matches, if not in this. Another one shot this time. Fielder, this time batsman, racks on the back foot and punches it down the ground for another single. With that single, 9 overs have been completed. Arjunas are 52 for the loss of 5 wickets. Scoring rate now gone under 5, 5.75 at the moment, and required rate well over 20, 20.27 to be. I guess it's almost done for Arjunas. They are not even giving a fight. They are not scoring. It looks like they have given away the match. It's just the formality that is now being completed. Meantime, Munir Shanif back with his third. For right-hander, he bowls with left arm. Beautiful flight outside of stump. Cut away. In between point and short third fielder. And Husev there at short third man makes a mess out of it. It should have been 1 or a 2. In fact, it's gone all the way and hit the boundary skirting. Poor effort there in the field. Finally a boundary after a long time. Ravi Teja, the man who gets it. Over pitch outside off stump and that's drop. Half a chance there of caught and ball for Munir Sharif, but he tried his level best, got a hand to it. That ball ballooned in the air after getting his hand. He tried for second attempt but didn't get the ball. Raviteja survives. Once again, flighted one. Fielder coming in is Akbar. He was charging in to get that catch, but in the end, he manages to slip to let the ball slip through his hands and boundary conceded. Two boundaries in the Munir Sharif over. 4.4 the timeline. Something for Arjunas to cheer for. 60 up for Arjunas in 9.3 overs. They still need 215 runs in 63 balls. Another flighted one. Raviteja hits it in the gap in mid wicket, but the fielder in the mid on is very quick and he gets the ball back very quickly. Only single conceded, which brings left-handed Kirtan Pala back on strike. 16 of 30 Raviteja, strike rate of 53.33. 3 of 3, run a ball 3 for Kirtan. Beautifully flighted outside off stump. Kirtan just defends it. Looks like Arjunas have already given away the match. They're not trying. This time, quicker one onto the pad. Kirtan saw it coming. He's struggling while running. That's not a good sign. With that single, 10 overs have been completed. Halfway through in the second innings of second match, Deccan Hawks, after being put to bat first, posted the total of 274. In reply, Arjunas, halfway down, 10 overs completed, are 62 for the loss of 5 wickets. They still need 213 in 60 remaining balls, 10 overs to be precise, at the required rate of 2.13. We'll be back after a short break. Sujat to continue, conceding only 2 runs in his very first over. Right arm over, gentle off break bowler. Sujat loves to fire in. Short ball cut away. Quick single taken. Couple of runs coming in first 3 balls of Sujat. This time he drifts one down the leg. Have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, he raises his arm and signal wide. One extra. With that single, their score moves to 74. Another one down the leg. 2 runs in the first over. Now already 5 runs in his first 4 balls. Another single in the mid-wicket region, which brings Kirtan back on strike. Sujat on this occasion attacks the stump, but Kirtan beautifully played it all along the carpet into the mid-wicket region for another single. It looks like match is almost done and dusted. It's just the formality that is now being completed, because Arjuna's batters are not really going after the bowling team and looking to chase out the total. They are just playing in ones and twos. They are knocking the ball around and probably preparing for the next match, which is played next week for them. Wide ball again down the leg by Sujat, missing his line completely. Nothing much that keeper could have done on this occasion. It was wavered and he was blinded by the batter. So white +2. Already 12 runs of the over. Run out chance there, but denied by the umpire. It was a good grab and quick throw by Ali at the short third region, but still single taken. With that 13 run over, Arjuna's score moves to 83 for the loss of 5 wickets in 14 overs. 6 overs still remaining in this contest. Required run rate creeped up all the way to 32, which doesn't look a concern for Arjunas at the moment, as they are not. This time again ball drifts down the leg and it will trickle down to the rope. Yes, it will. It will trickle down all the way to the boundary rope, and white +4, 5 extras for Arjunas. Gifts are gifts anyway they come. With that 5, Arjuna's score moves to 88. Sam on this occasion goes through the defense of Ravi Teja. 6th wicket down for Arjunas in the form of Ravi Teja. Ravi Teja's struggling knock of 22 comes to an end, and he departs after scoring 22 in 38 balls. New man in will be Varun. So both the left-handers will now play together in tandem. Samir strikes for the first time in this match. Excellent figures so far for Samir. 2.1 overs, 11 for 1, even after conceding 5 extras. His overall figures are excellent, only 11 runs conceded by him. New man in is Varun. Left hand top order batter Varun. Very experienced, very seasonal campaigner. Is coming low down the order. Don't know the exact reason why he's here too late. He's here after 6 wickets down. Usually bats at 1 or 2 as they are chasing 275. He should have definitely come up the order, but nevertheless he's out in the center with the match almost done and dusted. Talking about cricket, India wins the series 2-1 last night. KL Rahul finally winning the toss in that contest after 16 toss loss straight away. For the 17th attempt he wins. And they were so relieved, so happy after winning the toss. Opted to ball first and restricted South Africa to 270 and chasing it out comprehensively. With 9 wickets in hand, Jaiswal scoring his maiden 100. Rohit Sharma getting 75, and as usual, Mr. Reliable King Kohli getting 65 odd, not out. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, Roko these days are not playing 3 formats, only plays ODIs. So it will be the Jan next. They will be featuring in international cricket January the 14th when New Zealand will come to India. 5 ODIs there in between both the teams. Currently South Africa tour of India, we have 5 T20Is which are coming your way. Exciting talents there from India. Tilak Verma, Abhishek Sharma. Plenty of new faces who has come up with fire in their eyes will be seen in action. Meanwhile, another change in bowling. Captain Mohammad Faisal brings him on and drifts one down onto the pads of Varun, and Varun says thank you and glances it beautifully to the fine leg region for a 4. Now fielder moved at that very region where the ball went. Coming to the international circuit, Virat Kohli became the man of the series, of that ODI series. 37 years old Virat Kohli, still carrying the baggage of Indian batting lineup. This time Kirtan drives it on the up, but straight to the fielder. No says the non-striker. They could have been a tight single, but he denies. He doesn't want. Full toss! Kirtan hits it down the ground. That ball should have been put away, but he misses. Nonetheless, no ball signal by the umpire, so free hit signaled. Let's see how much can they get On free hit. Over pitch. He drives and gets an outside edge. And it's running away to the third man region. Will it reach the fans? Yes, it does. Finally, something to cheer for Arjunas. Varun scoring couple of boundaries in this over. Nothing much happening in this inning so far. No fireworks from Arjunas. It's just all hawks so far. Another outside edge. Now fielder they station at the very position for the outside edge. Ali, the man inside the circle, saving boundary. Another one on the up. That one has raced away to the boundary like it raced a bullet. Excellent, excellent shot there by Varun. With that boundary, 16 overs have been completed. Only 4 overs are left for Arjunas to bat. Hundred up for Arjunas. Arjunas, after winning the toss, opting to ball first, was certainly the wrong decision made by the captain. This is a batting track and you 10 on 10. 10 times you win the toss. Would like to bat 10 times, but they have missed the trick. They have opted to ball and they have given their opponents chance to score and post a mammoth total. But I have to appreciate the way of batting, the brand of cricket that Hawks have played. They have gone all guns blazing right from the word go. Saif bin Aziz, the star batter, scoring 90 odd runs in just 35 deliveries. Good hand by Sujat in up the order. Breezy 30 from Ali. Coming back to live commentary, live cricket. Sajid is operating around the wicket at the moment. No real intent of getting the boundaries at the moment from Arjuna's batter. They are just looking to bat out. Over pitch and he plays across the line. Huge appeal there, but umpire says no, it's drifting down the leg. Excellent, excellent call there by the umpire. Both the umpires are very senior and very experienced. Jawad Ali Hashmi and Arjun Chandrakant are the experienced umpires standing in this match. Good length outside off stump, punch of the back foot, no one deep in the cover region. Will the ball trickle away to the 4? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have enough legs to go all the way. Gently hit by Varun. The ball is older and soft now. It won't travel that quickly. That is what is the speciality of Saif bin Aziz innings. He came to bat after 10 overs. Meanwhile, Varun advances and hits it over cover. No bounce, it's gone directly out of the park. Extremely good shot and extremely hard shot to execute. Inside out over cover region. 6 runs to end the 17th over. Arjunas after 17 overs are 115 for the loss of 6 wickets. Last 3 overs coming your way. After this, next we have Gangsters who will be up against mighty Kurukshetra. Both the teams are filled with stars. It will be exciting contest to watch. All eyes will be on Mohammad Junaid, Jagdish Reddy from Gangsters, and coming to Kurukshetra, Chaitu will be the standout man to watch. Vasu, Srinivas, MVP Karthik, Jiva the fast bowlers. This time Varun plays it. Ariel and fielder there in the deep makes a mess out of it. Rare sight for Deccan Hawks. They doesn't slip in the field, but this time fielder does and lets the ball go through. Finally a boundary for Arjunas. Boundaries are coming every now and then, but it's all gone, I feel. Another good land delivery skidded through. Varun hits it along the carpet to the deep fielder. Only single conceded, which brings back Kirtan on strike. Another full length delivery on the pads. Kirtan just knocks it around to the square leg region for another single. No real productive over for Arjunas throughout the innings. Full toss and played in the mid-wicket region. Bit of work that is need to be done. Coming for second runs. Excellent throw. Excellent bit of fielding, but still the batsmen are quick enough to get back for second with ease. With that too, 18 overs have been completed. Arjunas are 124 for the loss of 6 wickets. Another change in the bowling attack. Akbar now brought into the attack and he responds. He responds with a wicket of Kirtan. Kirtan, after playing so long, only managed 18 runs in his 32 ball innings. Strike rate of 55. He departs. Next man in will be KK. Nani KK. Short and outside off stump. No fielder there patrolling long on boundary. That ball just crawled its way to the boundary skirtings. First ball boundary for KK. It's really a rare sighter for Arjuna's batter to get a boundary at the very first ball they faced. That has been the story for Arjunas. No real aggression shown by any batter that arrived at the batting crease. Only ones and twos is what they have looked for. This time, Varun advances and tries to go downtown, but only gets the outer half of his bat. Fielder there at the sweeper cover region fields it and gets it back to the bowler. Only single taken. Runs coming in, single and double. Once again, one more batter just knocks the ball down the ground for another single. Long and long off are the regions that are peppered to get the singles. This time Varun swings across the line. That ball is racing away. Fielder gives a chase. Will he cut it off? Yes, he does with ease. 2 runs have been conceded. With that 2 runs, 19 overs are now done. Arjunas still need around 150. 146 to be precise. Arjunas after 19 overs are 129 for the loss of 7 wickets. No real intent in this match for Arjunas to chase down the total. This is not the familiar side that we are habited to watch when Arjunas are playing. They are a very competitive side, but in this match they never looked comfortable, they never looked winning. Their spirits were down, their shoulders were dropping, everything was going against them. Catches were dropped. Every now and then things went against them. Joseph with the final over of the innings, single and a dot in his first two.